Hi, this is Dan from Magic Pachinko Restorations, and this video is going to give you a good look at your new Pachinko machine, kind of explain what I've done to it, and then how to get it set up and ready to play. Right now it has the wooden stabilization feet on it. Those will come off when I get it ready to ship, and there's a set of wire stabilization feet as per your request. So when you do a full restore, when I do a full restore, everything that you see gets taken completely off the machine. Every individual item gets cleaned, polished, and put back on the machine. All of the nails come out, the rails, everything you see here comes off. This background, the white background with the colors, is called a playfield. That was in bad shape on this particular machine. So it was the original one was removed and a new playfield was put back on. So this is a brand new playfield, the original inspection sticker. You can see how that opens up. All of this wood has been sanded, polyurethaned, cleaned up. Everything in here. This is your ball handling mechanism over on this side. So this there's a plunger here that releases this, and that snaps into place. When you I'll show you how to open the door on the back. When you close the door, you want to just go right. There's a latch here and here, so you're going to just push, and it snaps right back in. If you notice right now, there's a little. It's called a flag. Is down. Essentially, what that means is there are no pachinko balls in the machine, or not enough pachinko balls in the machine to play. There is a key. Unfortunately, the Pachinko machines never came to the United States with keys. It's not necessary because the entire back of the machine is open. You don't need a key to open the door. So I'm going to turn this around and show you what I did on the back, and then show you how to get the balls in it and ready to play. Okay, so again, everything you see here was taken off, thoroughly cleaned. The wood gets all sanded, polyurethane, the plastic gets all cleaned, it gets a coat of wax, all of the metal pieces get the rust taken off. Everything is double checked to make sure it works, and then the wiring harness is checked. There's new bulbs in here. There's only two light bulbs. There's a light bulb right here and a light bulb right here, and I'll explain those in just a second. On this side, this release here, when you lift up, this is what opens up your front door. And this release here, see how it lifts up here and here. If you wanted to, if you were to mount this in a wall, this would be screwed into the wall, and then you would release, and the entire machine swings out away from this wooden frame here. But if you're going to leave it freestanding, then that's just not an issue. So this is what's called a Model A recycler. They call it a recycler literally because the machine recycles the losing balls. A losing ball will come in through the drain hole, which is located right here, and drop back into this center supply tray. This is the upper supply hopper. This is the center supply hopper. So when you first start this machine and put balls into it, it has a power supply, and I'm going to plug it in now. So the power supply is plugged in. It's just a little thing that you plug into the wall. I needed an extension cord. When you plug it in for the first time and the machine is empty, this light will come on. This is essentially saying, hey, I don't have any pachinko balls in the machine. It's activated by a switch right here. So this weight is down on this switch, closing the switch, making the light. When you put enough pachinko balls in here, this will go up and break the contact, and the light will go out. Okay. So I'm going to put pachinko balls in here. They're going to go down. They're going to go into this. They'll funnel down through here and go into the center supply. when the weight shifting is done, then this will stop the flow of the ball. So you'll see what I mean as I do this. This tends to be a little bit noisy, so I'm not going to talk during it. Okay. So right now there's balls up in this hopper. You can put more in here if you want to, but right now there's plenty of balls in both of the hoppers. This counterweight has come up so that this is not lighting that light anymore, so you know there's plenty of balls. And I'll show you on the front side that flag is lifted up out of the way. When you do get a win, this is your seesaw. This will tip forward and it will make contact here with that leaf switch and turn the center light on, denoting that you have won. Okay? And that's normally back off the switch when you go to start. So right now the machine is all set up. Again, losing balls will go in here. A winning ball will come out and drop into this little catch box right down here. So occasionally you'll get enough balls in here that you'll want to lift this out and return them to either the upper or the middle. Okay? So now your machine is all set up and ready to play. I'm going to turn it back around again. Okay. And then you're going to put here and in the center, you're going to use 95% of the pachinko balls you have. Then you're going to put the remaining pachinko balls in the feeder tray here. They're going to go down into the machine. Now if you notice the flag is not there anymore. Again, weight shifts, it lifts that flag up and says, okay, you can now play pachinko. Now the first time that you launch a ball, nothing will happen. It takes one cycle to get a ball actually onto the launch ramp. So to play, you're just going to push down and release, and again, nothing happens the first time. But the second time and every time after, it will launch a pachinko ball. And that obviously was a win. The tulip was open. It's a lot easier to get a ball into a tulip when it's open. So I launched a ball. It dropped into the tulip. It was a win. If you look in here, you can see the jackpot balls ready to go. When I got the win, this dumps and lets the 14 winning balls out here. And the actual ball that I launched will drop down into the bottom tray. Okay. So again, let me launch here. Now that was a loser. So these balls are losers. They're going into that drain and they're going back into that center hopper. They're not exiting the machine like a lot of pachinko machines will. Again, that's a win. The light comes on. This chamber dumps 14 winning balls out here, and the actual ball that I launched to get the win will drop down into the lower tray. So this is an ashtray. Back in the day, well actually even now, everybody smoked in the pachinko parlor, so this was an ashtray. This lever here, if I push it to the left, it will empty the balls that are here, and then you can easily scoop them out and just go right up over the top of the machine and drop them into the upper hopper. So that's really all you got to do to move the balls. So it's just a matter of launching and hoping you win. It's a lot tougher to get a ball into there. That's going into the center. So that went into the top of the center attraction, and it's such that when it drops through, it will open a tulip. It opened this tulip, so now it's a little easier to win at that tulip. Okay, so that's basically the way the machine works. You can go all the way down and let go, and it will launch it way over to the bumper, or you can go maybe just 3/4 of the way, and it won't go as far. So you can get the balls to drop down either side. If this tulip is open, you want to launch it a little harder. to get it over on this side of the machine. If this one is open, then you want to launch a little less to get it over to that tulip or pay pocket. So that's how it's played. Again, if you have any questions, just contact me. You've got my phone number, you got my text, and so on. Hope you enjoy it, and I thank you very much for your business.